Hey guys, what's going on? It's XP Gamer here, and we are going to be playing some Minecraft. So this is definitely different from Pokemon, and this is just going to be one of the things that I'm going to be including into my channel. This is obviously Pocket Edition, as you can see with the controls, but I have played Minecraft on the PC. I haven't actually played on the PE version in a while, so I might be a bit rusty. But I know how to play Minecraft, that's for sure. And, well, this is going to be a interesting Let's Play. Don't know how long it's going to be going. At least 50-ish episodes, maybe even 100. I want to see how far we go. But as the Pokemon thing goes, I'm going to keep doing that. Definitely going to keep doing this if my storage doesn't screw up on me, which recording this video I really hope it doesn't. I have 600 megabytes of space left, at least, I think. Not too sure, but this room is pretty echoey, so I don't know how loud my voice is going to be. Now, craft up some stuff. Put on the crafting table, like right here. Go. One thing I like about split controls on is that wherever you aim the thing, oh geez, I can't hit X for the life of me. Jeez. Wherever you aim at, that's where it destroys. But with split controls turned off, wherever your finger is, that's where it tries to destroy. Well, not tries, it does. Basically. So, gravel. I hate it when I hit gravel patches. Stone right away. So, it's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Anyway. I usually don't go too deep into the ground when I start mining because, well, you don't want to have to walk all that way just so you can get to a safe zone where you started mining. And I'm not going to be strict mining for a pretty long time. Not many people do. Probably at least by episode 5 I'm going to be strip mining. I don't know. Depends how lucky I get. But with the on-camera luck, might be pretty good. Sword and an axe. I'm gonna go try and find some sheep. I guess I have enough cobble for now. There's 2. Oh, already getting some apples. That might be a pretty good place to start building. It's a pretty sick looking tree. I don't know if I'm gonna build in the tree, if I'm gonna build in the ground, or if I'm gonna just build on normal high ground, or what. Oh, come on. The other thing I don't like about split controls is that I'm so used to it because I used to play with it. So, see, like right there, that's the annoying part because I used to just like hit wherever I wanted to, and that's where it would hit. There's a sheep all the way over here, and I need the wool to make a bed. So, kind of need to come over here and kill him. I don't know if you guys can hear the tapping, but I'm probably gonna start tapping a lot lighter in the next video, just so you can't hear every single one of my taps. But on top of how I'm playing 2 games, so Pokemon Leaf Green and Minecraft are 2 games that I'm definitely going to be playing. there's also going to be some games that I'm going to be trying out. See if you guys like them. And if you do, I'm probably going to continue distributing them or releasing videos of that. I hope you guys enjoy this content. I know you guys have liked the Pokemon, so I already got a couple views. So I don't actually care about the likes or dislikes, but something I do care about, the comments. I actually like seeing what you guys have to say and what also you guys have to tell me. So, but if you could say something positive, that would really help. Negative, I'd rather not. But hey, this is my way of thinking. If someone says something negative, it's just because they want to let it out, and if they don't, they'll never know how. But, you know, life is life. Yeah, deal with things, even if you don't want to. Anyway. I'm at a hold here. Don't know what to keep doing. Maybe explore a bit. Chop down some more trees. Yeah, the chopping down trees thing and the exploring combined sounds pretty good. Ooh, there's... it's not that big, actually. Anyway. Keep going. Only at the 6-minute mark, about to hit 7. So that's pretty good. And how I know that, just look at the top left where my hearts are, and you can see the timer and it counting down. But I try not to pay attention to that, and I try and see, well, I try and look at other things, mainly the screen. It's pretty helpful to watch that. That way you just don't die. Now, this is a pretty good open area. Might build here, surrounded by trees. Not too many trees. I like that. Like open areas and forests. Here's a story about Minecraft. When I used to play on my computer. I have a computer, it just doesn't work. That's why I'm recording on my tablet with MobiZen, my recording software. Apparently the top recording software. But here's the story. I usually always spawn in wood, like in forests. Mainly oak forest, not birch forest. But if I do spawn in birch forest, it doesn't really matter. But I usually spawn around a lava pool. And if I see fire, first thing I assume, just lava pool. That's all I assume. That's the only thing I assume, usually. Because it's pretty obvious. If you guys didn't actually know, lava can easily spread onto the stone around it, or onto the grass around it, light something on fire, and then eventually it'll spread to the trees, if there's any trees nearby, that is. Which most of the time, in my case, there is. But anyway. Okay. So, any more trees? It has randomly generated. I did not do that. There are 2 trees exactly beside each other. That is definitely interesting, and I'm probably gonna keep that there. Anyway, but I actually haven't seen any trees. You know how these trees are, just normal trees, the average trees, and then there's these sort of trees. There's the 1 high outer stump, the 2 high, and then the 3 high. This would be the 3 high, 2 high, and then the 1 high. But there's some trees where there's 1 high, there's a block here, and then there's nothing there. Then the rest of the tree is out. I haven't really found many of those trees on the computer, but I've seen multiple in this forest here, so that's interesting. Also, I have enough wool, so... Oh yeah, I already have a crafting table. So, replace the dirt with the crafting table. Put that down. It's most likely almost night. Oh, because I have the apple. It's weird because you have the material, it shows you what you can craft. You think you can craft it, and it's like, oh, no, you can't craft that because you don't have this, that, and that. It's like, but why? I don't know why I did that. It's just because I wanted to start building a base. I don't know. Anyway, give me some suggestions on where you want me to build my base. I will most likely try and figure out what you guys actually mean, because I usually can't actually find a location. But I'm going to be based here for a second. I'm not going to build anything, but I am going to install a couple of things, like 2 chests, a furnace, I always like to put my furnace on top of my crafting table, then my chest, that, no, not, well, yeah, this, saplings, I forget, you gotta hold it, and then eventually the bar will fill up, and then you can put the whole thing in, instead of waiting and tapping every single time. But yes, anyway, so honestly, my building spot options here, up in that tree, up in other trees, or anywhere else actually, but I don't really know much of this world. There's a mountain all the way over there. I'm not going to be recording the second episode yet, but I'd like to see your suggestions. It'd be interesting to see and hear and respond to. Anyway, this is a pretty good ending point, because I don't really see what else I can do. And we've just hit the 12-minute mark, so I think that's pretty good. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.